Welcome back to another video, folks. Starting right back off where we left off yesterday. Hopefully this video will go up today. And yeah, I'm filming on my phone again. I kind of have to film this quickly and it's going to take a lot longer. You know how it is with the vlog camera, but anywho. We are today going to fully decking out the old 5-gallon that the old beta fish is gonna go in, and I think there's like 2 crawfish in here as well. I think there might still be some, but we're gonna take the wood that's in there and the little beta leaf, because she's just gonna be like chilling up on it right here, but I might also put it like right there. So yeah, it's gonna be again just like yesterday, a pretty quick short video, and start rolling the time lapse of me dumping the water out and cleaning the sand out, and then I'll talk a little more, and then we can use that sand, incorporate it with the black sand, and you'll see how it turns out. It's gonna look sick. So let's roll the time lapse. Sorry, I forgot to film the hyperlapse or time lapse, whatever it is. I just quickly clean the tank, and this is what it looks like. We have the white sand right there. I cleaned it as best as I could, and I got a brush. So what you do is split it about like that, and you want to make it high up on the sand, like make it low down here but then come up really high. I'll be showing you guys why just in a sec. Now that you're done doing everything with your hands, you then take your little brush, and I don't know, I know the lighting isn't the greatest, and then you just start smoothing everything out with the brush. I don't know how well you guys can see. I want to put it up somehow to where I don't get my hands in there. And now when you have it about how you want it to look, with the sand like departing whatever, you're going to get your different color sand into a little cup, or you could just get it by hand. Get as much of the water out as we can, and then you just put the sand in. For some reason it doesn't want to come out. There we go. Now you want to keep putting a good amount of sand till it gets to about the same level and height as the black sand is. And then you just keep doing that, and then keep fixing it with the brush until it looks how you want it. So I'll probably just roll time lapse of me doing that. Stay tuned. Well, folks, we got done cleaning the tank and I scaped it already. Doesn't look like much yet, but I already started filling it up, and I have to use this little thing. It's actually a little beta cup. It's actually what I bought my beta fish in, because this thing is too big, and when it's full you can't really bring it in here. So I have to like pour it in there and then trickle it along this wood and into the filter so I don't mess up all the sand. I'm gonna get live plants for it later, but well, there's a little bit of sand right there that I need to fix, but that'll be later. I might find like another rock to put right here,
And then I want to get a few more like tall plants that go right here, like over the top or something like that. That's gonna be really nice. I'll definitely make a video on that once I do end up doing that. But anywho, let's start filling up the tank with water and roll a time lapse. So you guys stay tuned. Well, folks, we're finally done filling the tank up. After the time lapse, I know it's kind of a long time lapse, but look at the tank now. I mean, there's still a little white sand, but once I add fish in there, it'll kind of mix up. So my betta fish is definitely going in here, and I'm also thinking get 3 of the smaller neons that are in my bigger tank upstairs and put them in here, and then get like 2 more bigger neons for the bigger tank, like 2 more for the big one and like 2 more for here, maybe kind of make like an even amount of fish. And yeah, the filter's running right now. We're gonna let her run for like an hour, kind of clear up a bit. I mean, she's kind of clear, and after it gets cleared up, we're going to get this fish and acclimate her into here. Once she gets in here, all that blue is gonna pop on her. And while we're waiting for that to run a bit, here's the indoor mini pond from last video. Doing pretty good. Turtles chilling back here, and the minnows, I put them in here. As you can see, they're right here. There's a glare. Well, they're kind of spooked. But yeah, that's that. These wires, they're a freaking mess, so I gotta untangle all of them and plug them up normally, and then get some electrical tape and tie them up like that so you don't really trip over them. So I gotta redo all that. I'm not gonna bore you guys, so I'll just pick up the camera once I'm done with that and ready to acclimate the old betta fish. Stay tuned. Well, folks, it's been roughly about 30 minutes. I got all the wiring nice cleaned up, rewrapped, and now it's time for that beautiful betta fish to get emptied and put into the tank. I also put her little betta leaf right there, so let's get started. I'm gonna try to see if I can like put my phone up somewhere that you guys can see me dump her in. Let's see if that works. I think I left a small net upstairs, but hopefully she won't go through any of these holes, but we got this net. It's really the only other net I have. And this very simple net bucket. Net goes over the bucket, pour the water, catch the water in the bucket while catching the fish in the net, and you just pour the fish into the tank and we're chilling. Look at that beauty. That is a beautiful betta fish. We're going to have to do this very quickly. There we go. That easy. And the betta fish is in. Now, I was going to get some of the smaller neons from my tank upstairs, but they were just way too fast and too hard to catch without messing up the entire scaping. But yeah, there's the betta fish. Crazy upgrade for her. Let's put the lid on so she doesn't jump out. And I think tomorrow or Saturday I'm gonna go buy some live plants and get me some kind of like cleaner fish, like an algae eater or something like that. You know, just some small fish for this tank. She went up for her first breath of air. Wait till she gets right up to the light. The colors that just pop on her. She has a little bit of red. Beautiful. I think she likes the new scape. Now it's gonna obviously look a lot better with some greenery going on. And now that she's out of this tank in here, this tank, we're going to be trying to hatch a certain type of fish. I don't want to say that yet, because when I do get fertilized eggs of them, I want to make a video on it. So there's also a crawfish in there that I'm probably going to toss in here. There might be two, but I think there's only one. But yeah, I'll put that in probably off camera. And man, she's just loving the tank. The aerator going up back there. Turtle's chilling. Oscar's also chilling. Also, some sad news during a water change and cleaning of this tank. Every single fish that was in here died. Good thing the Oscar is still with us, and I'm hopefully gonna try to get a big bin or something like that to keep them in over the summer, roughly around like 275 gallons. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, hit the thumbs up, join the family, hit the subscribe button, and this video is probably gonna go up tonight, and then another video is going to go up either Saturday or Sunday, one of those two. I'm going to try to get, we're going to be getting either plants for the tanks, or just trying to catch bait, or biting fish. I don't know, we'll see. But that's all I've got for you guys today, and I'll see you probably right back here in the next video. Peace.